We got your Tuesday's Pump Day workout, but first, your joke of the day. This bouncy castle's twice the price of last year's cost. That's what you call inflation. All right, working part number one. We're gonna be working 3 rounds. We got 15 of these incline dumbbell pullovers. When I set up in an incline position, I'm not gonna get the same amount of like big depth and range of motion there. That is ideal. It's what we're looking for here, right? So pick a dumbbell, hold 2 hands on that one dumbbell, come back, stop before you flex all the way through to just no lat tension, okay? Then we're gonna do some incline dumbbell flies. We're gonna be working through the chest, opening up, all right? For part number 2, we're gonna be working this narrow-ish grip bench. So you just did a narrow bench for 2 sets or 2 reps, 2 singles at 90% on Friday. So for today, something near that narrow, maybe just slightly wider than that. If that would be your normal grip, then just back to your narrow here. But we're gonna do 10 at 50, 6 at 60, and then 5 by 5, 70 to 75. Fantastic rep range and percentage to be able to build some good amounts of strength. Really have to fight for position. So as we head up into those 70, 75s and you start to get fatigued, maintain that good shoulder back, hard flex to the chest. The more we can maintain it, keep that position, stronger we're gonna get. 3 sets of AMRAP narrow grip dumbbell bench. If you guys are working with dumbbells, something real tight to the inside, okay? For part number 3, in driven, you're gonna follow the same way, or TDY is gonna follow the same as driven. We're gonna do 5 rounds. We got odd object, sandbag, or dumbbells if you're doing TDY, and a push press, okay? Good thing about an odd object or a sandbag is, with dumbbells, I'm loaded pretty tight to my midline. Odd object and sandbag is slightly in front of me, so I got a lot of shoulders. Really tough to try to keep that into the midline. We want to try to press all the way up to the lockout. Rest 5, push press, so I do get to use my legs, hallelujah. 30 seconds of battling ropes, all right? Just blasting it, letting it go, gross motor control. Doesn't have to be super meticulous and fine moving, just get the body moving. 45-degree side delt raises if you guys are working through that for that time mark. And then a 200-meter run. This is gonna work on depleting the body's energy as a whole before we come back in, take a big rest, and start again, okay? We got some banded bench rig tricep extensions. Fantastic to be able to kind of anchor yourself and just work through holding that line. You don't have to worry about where the body's going. It's laying down on the bench or on the ground. 50 repetitions. Let's go 50 on both sides. Same thing for our dumbbell curls, 50. Both sides. For iron up, we got these rolling barbell pulls. These are great because they're gonna give us tension as we pull down into the lat, which is gonna keep us nice and solid. And then we're just gonna lift and flex into the upper back, right? This is not a bent over row, okay? It really is just a weight that is heavy enough that's giving us tension to be able to pull up and into it, but I'm not rowing it and trying to like flex that into my body. Watch the video if you got any questions and you haven't seen it. Then we're gonna go 12 to 15 of these ring hold. These are fantastic. One, you're gonna get some isometric on like the chest, shoulders, and triceps, but then we're gonna blast up the knees, both knees up and into us to blast up the core, okay? 4 total rounds of that. We got some barbell front delt raises, so we're building some boulder shoulders, some bent over dumbbell shrugs for the upper back, same as driven's part number 4, so we'll still do the bench, rig tricep extensions, and the dumbbell curls. Grit, same part 1, same part 2, same part 3 is iron up. But our part number 4, we're gonna do this bent arm kettlebell shuffle, which is like an isometric hold of your bicep and your lat. We're gonna hit some sledgehammers with each arm, really explosive with the lat, bring the whole body into it. And again, we're gonna finish with that same tricep and bicep. Tuesday's pump, fantastic. Get you a part of the Militia Pump Club. Who y'all never quit.